Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I got a question for you. Do you think that the clothes make the man?
You know, former SAS types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex?
Amiga.
Beautiful.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking this question is because a lot of things that I do on this channel, a lot of things that are done in the Bond community channels, we deal a lot with the Bond style and the clothing. I just did a video where I found some frugal Bond Terry polos, which I'm still loving, by the way. Just so you know, I washed this one. I did not dry it in the dryer. I let it hang dry. I'm afraid of it shrinking on me because I bought a large, and usually I take extra large, and these fit just right. But after the wash, not going in the dryer, wash nice, no shrinking. So I'm happy. But do the clothes make the man? Does the watch make the man? So with Bond, much emphasis is put on his style. The suits that he wears, the watches that he wears, all different kinds of styles and designers. And we buy these things, we get these certain items of Bond's fashion, not to cosplay, but it is a little bit. I mean, if we think about it, it is a little bit because, I don't know about everybody else, but sometimes I do kind of wear that exact same outfit. Like I'll wear the tan pants with the long sleeve blue polo, with my with the particular watch to look like Daniel Craig did in Casino Royale at the end. And so sometimes we probably do wear kind of the whole outfit because we just kind of just like feel like having fun with it. But does it give me confidence? Does it boost my confidence, I should say? I don't feel like it does. I don't feel like it really boosts any kind of confidence that I have. The confidence usually comes from within. Are we confident just in ourselves with who we are as a person? And to be honest, much of my confidence that I gained, because I was pretty introverted. I was picked on through some years of school. I wasn't the guy that all the girls were really into and going after, things like that. I mean, it wasn't, I was nothing special, I should say. But later in life, a lot of my confidence came from my wife because there's this level of contentment of being accepted. You've got someone in your corner. Someone loves you. So a lot of confidence does come from those around us, and they instill some confidence in us. Do the clothes we wear do that? Well, maybe to an extent. I mean, I guess if I was wearing nothing but shambles, torn up clothes, dirty clothes all the time, that might start to weigh my confidence a little bit. Might become a little self-conscious, and that always eats away at our confidence when we're self-conscious. But did it for Bond? Did the clothes that he was wearing change the man that he was? So there's instances where all he's wearing is a bathing suit. So he's wearing a bathing suit. He's going to be jumping into the water, just take a quick swim, check something out, do a little bit of an investigation. Does the fact of what kind of bathing suit it is, who the designer was, the cut of the swimsuit, is that really changing who Bond is as a man, as a person? No, he's still Bond. How about other instances where Like he's wearing a clown outfit. So he's wearing in Octopussy, he's wearing a clown outfit. Does that make him any less James Bond? No. Nope, he's still Bond. He's in disguise. He's in outfit. He's trying to save people's lives, and in the end, he does. Dressed in a clown outfit. But it didn't change Bond. It didn't change the man he was. Oftentimes, we'll see he's wearing less designer type of styles when he's feeling less appreciated or he's laying low and maybe just feeling down in the dumps. He's not wearing the designer suits and that, but does that change the kind of man he is? Does that change Bond? He's just as much a threat when he's dressed down as he is when he's dressed up. I remember the instance where Bond walks into the hotel and he just escaped from that hospital because they thought, well, maybe he was maybe he's going to be a double agent now or something, and they were keeping him under surveillance. And he breaks out of there, and he walks into this ritzy hotel, and he's looking horrible. Just wearing nothing that anybody would think is appropriate. And he walks into the hotel, walks right up to the desk, and basically says, yeah, I want my usual suite. So Bond doesn't change. The type of man he is doesn't change based on his clothing as much. For us, maybe it kind of does from time to time. Maybe there are times where it does boost our confidence. But should it? In all honesty, should it? Or should we be comfortable with the person we are inside and recognize the kind of man, the kind of person we are, and just feel comfortable in that and have confidence in ourselves, regardless of the outfit that we're wearing? So I kind of wanted to put that before everyone else in the Bond community. How do you feel about this? Do the clothes make the man, or is it the confidence that Bond already has? Is it the confidence that we should or may already have that actually make the clothes? Is it the man that makes the clothes? The way we wear it. We wear it with confidence. Now, how about the Terry onesie that Bond wears? How many of us would feel confident going down to the neighborhood pool wearing that Terry onesie from Goldfinger? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about you. I'm actually not quite sure about myself. I'm not sure how confident I would be. I almost kind of wish I had one just to give it a shot, just to give it a try. Just say, how would I feel walking out amongst other people wearing it? Like if I'm going out to my own pool and I'm going to go outside and sunbathe or whatever, then, I mean, what do I care? For me, it'd be nostalgic. It'd be fun to do. How am I going to feel in front of others? Would I have that same confidence? It was a different time. It was a different era. Yeah, they had different styles back then as well. But he wore it with confidence. He definitely wore it with confidence. Kind of wore it as if, no big deal at all. Didn't really even think about it. Just something he had on. I just wanted to put that to the Bond community. How do you feel about the style? Does it make the man, or should the man actually make the clothes? I think it's pretty much the man that makes the clothes. And we collect these things because it's nostalgic. Especially like for myself, it was interesting. I had a friend tell me just the other night. He said, you were never really one to collect things. I just kind of lived life and moved on. So yeah, he kind of reminded me that I was never one to collect things. And then I was just like, well, yeah, I guess until recently, I've been collecting a lot of things. And we were talking about it. And yeah, because it's nostalgic. When we get older, we tend to start to collect things that kind of take us back to our youth. to things we enjoyed, the movies that we enjoyed, the TV shows we enjoyed, and we kind of start collecting these things because we're trying to recapture some of those good feelings that we had from years in the past. I don't think that that's a lack of confidence or being unhappy with with your life today, but we just start to get a little bit more nostalgic as we get older, and we start collecting things and to give us some of those feels that we used to get. And it makes us feel good, and it's fun. The search itself sometimes is just as much fun as finding the actual item. But yeah, it was interesting that he pointed out, yeah, you were not one to collect things. Pity, because now, I think we all look back and be like, man, I sure wish I kept those toys I had. Imagine what they'd be worth today. So there's a thought for the day about Bond fashion. And I'm not saying that I think collecting Bond fashion or getting into that, or I'm not saying that I think that that's bad. I hope that's not coming through that way. I think it's fun. I think it's a good thing. It's not. I mean, it's a harmless hobby. I did notice one thing the other night too, as well. I walked out in an outfit, and I was just like, okay, I'm feeling very Bond tonight with the clothes I was wearing. I felt very Bond style that night, and I was having fun with it, a fun feeling with it. And as I walked around, I'm thinking, man, nobody here literally even notices. No one here notices what I'm wearing. Everyone's occupied with their own conversations, the concert we were going to, looking at merch, looking at the arena that we were at. Nobody's looking at me and thinking, wow, that guy's dressed like Bond. I mean, that just isn't happening. It just isn't happening. So I realized, it really came clear at that moment that, oh man, this is just for me. This literally is just for me. I'm not impressing anyone because they all could literally just care less. They're going about their business. You know what? I need to go about my business too, and just enjoy what I'm doing, enjoy my night from my perspective, and don't care what other people are thinking. Is anyone looking at me? And that, because they're not. Nobody's looking at us and thinking anything about the outfit we're wearing. So, yeah, that was just a little bit of a side note too about when it comes to fashion. For the most part, we're pretty much wearing it for ourselves. So if that's the case, that confidence should come within ourselves as well. It's for us. That's why we're doing it. So yeah, how about your thoughts on that? So there's a couple of subjects maybe brought up there. I would love to hear some of the comments and seeing some different points of view about this. What do you think? Again, do the clothes make the man, or does the man actually make the clothes when he puts them on? We'll talk to you later in the next video. Take care. All right, bye.